Sable, another demo, indie game. Now I saw the trailer to this game. The art style is absolutely on par. I love the art style to this game. It seemed like it was an open world action game. Come on, let's go. What is going on here? So I'm gonna check it out, and I've got one more video coming after this on the demo that I've actually had for a while, and I just haven't played it. But this one's Sable. We're gonna check this out and see what it's like. So here we go. New game. There's some very good indie games coming to Xbox. And I'm assuming PlayStation and PC. The Black Book I cannot recommend wholeheartedly. The last one I played, The Eternal Cylinder, if you haven't seen the video, it's right before this one. Check that game out. That is one of the coolest, unique games I've ever played. And now we're here doing Sable. E3's coming up, so I'm sure a lot more demos are going to be popping up too. I just want you to appreciate this art style. I do believe this is hand-drawn. This is just beautiful. I love this type of art style. Look at this. And it looks like it's in 60 frames. I know it's in 4K. Unfortunately, you guys can't see 4K, but you cannot beat games that are hand-drawn. You just can't. Oh. Look at this. Oh, I love this. It's like a virtual anime movie. Oh, this game is so beautiful. Alright. What do we got in here? Maybe it's going to be like a Tomb Raider type of game. Old school Tomb Raider. Not that... Okay, we have endurance. I climbed that. It looks like we have stamina. When you climb. I have a certain amount of time to... Okay. A's the jump. Alright. Of course. Keep an eye on your stamina. So you climb up here. Jumping does not take stamina, which I like. So stamina is not being used when it's a ladder, just clip and stuff. Yep. Okay. No attacks. There are no attack buttons. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you get. I don't think it can stream this, but HDR coming out of that. Dude, this is just. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's in 60 frames. I do not think it's in 60 frames. I think it's in 30. But can you imagine this on like the Series X? Oh my gosh, man. This is just awesome. Alright, we gotta go. It looks like it's open world. Back here, anything? I want this. I want this game. This one I might be pre-ordering it. Sorry guys. I kinda don't trust that sand actually. It looks like that sand, you step on it. Printing. Okay. Alright. There's a reason why it says sprint across the sand here. So I'm gonna get across this. Oh boy! Yeah! I wanted to make sure it caught on stream. It almost froze up on me. Obviously has a little bit more work to be done. Oh man. This is so beautiful. There's no voice acting in this. Was he using his battle axe? Oh, I can feel Jemmy's smile behind her mask. Just as I know she can feel the teeth bearing little, sorry, somebody's little grimacing behind mine. I'm nervous, and she says softly, sweetly amused, in her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? And yet, I shrug, but many attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of the little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. What?
Are you hungry?
Yes, I am.
I'll put in some of those nuggets.
That's what I was going to do. All right. Go for it. Thank you. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You would have you wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised that it was going to be all right. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and you put those little grass clouds on the handles, and you were off. And I remember just thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Better reach out and places a hand on the edge of the mask. And you can. I take a breath. I think I'm ready. I thank JD for encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are. So let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Handy and Dress. Dress, you've already have made the arrangements for your bike. Handy will share something. Well, let's just say as useful as it is fun, I think I might suspect what Johnny's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. What if I choose the wrong path? I asked her then what would become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable. Or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Olympics, but the truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what. So long as you're happy. Whatever you decide to do, you do with my blessing. So don't try to use me as an excuse to come home early, huh? She knows me. Now go speak with Hali or Hila, and I'll see you off. And speak with distress. I've told him to arrange the bike with Suso. But you know how he is. A compass. And I have something to give you. A compass. The great on your journey. It's time that someone I used on my gliding, an artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm and it fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible satisfying precision. Thank you. Oh, I'm gone. It's nearly time. So, compass. Okay. Alright, so we need to ask. Can I get the lantern? As I approach Hali, they give me an fantastic wave, and I've always appreciated Hali's vigor, or verve and vigor. And on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for the balance. Hey, well, take this. Ali hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel warmth not borrowed from Holly's hands, but emanating from within. I rub my thumb over it and I find softly electric, like a static on cloth. What is this? I try to sound less confused than I am, but Holly, ask Holly what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't leave without it. What I've given you is a gliding stone. Well, what do you feel? I tell him what I felt. Electricity. Then you're doing it right. What you feel is in stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite close. Gliding stones are vessels for the Perpetua. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty and dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins on the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Holly claps their hands twice and bobs a little bit. I appreciate their good mood at the time like this. Come back to me once it's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Huffin stops me. Holler, Hilal. Oh, you haven't forgotten your bike yet, have you? It's been a bit of a trek to the temple. Go see Dress. He's meant to get that ready for you to use, yes? I remember Johnny's word and now tell him, Hala, I'll go to see Dress. Oh, we gotta go see Dress. Gotta go see Dress. Gotta go see Dress. Dress is down there. What's this? Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. Have a good day. Well, geez, fine. Whoa. Yeah, okay, we have a little bit of frame rate issues. That's twice it's tried to freeze up. So they need to work on a little bit, try to optimize this. But it looks like it's going to be a wide open world RPG type of game. I get your address? Where's my bike? Thought I've told myself not to be too eager. It's all I can do not to race up to Dress. Dress is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately. But now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's ultra beautiful and has some custom features. Yeah, like maybe hydraulics and a stereo? That'd be cool. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, what will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Dress turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello? Uh-oh. Hello, how are you today? I asked Dress how he was. I'm well. I let it hang there for a moment. But I can't do it. I'm too keen on the words to spill out. I asked Dress if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike? He yells at it like it's an idea he just had. Uh-oh. Your bike, yes, of course. Right, yes, your bike. That I was meant to, that I prepared for you. Because today is your... Did you forget? Interject Tora gently asked if he might have forgotten. What? What? I would never. It's obviously I have your bike. By which I mean I arranged it for you. Sorry guys. Go away. Bam. Spam. Bye-bye. Sort of tutorial for you. A tutorial? Yes, exactly. A learning experience. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike that I did not build for you because I forgot to build yours. And while you're gone test driving this bike, I will build yours. That's what he's trying to say. I think about it, and I find I've never heard of that part of the gliding. But dress does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Stress Jester and Scansutter at his side. It's quite old and a little shabby. A tester if I ever seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes. Good. Be gentle though. This gutter is older than Jotty. You treat her with respect. Now right through that ridge rock in the back. And here's some advice for you, my younger glitter. Don't fall off. Don't lose the bike. Alright. Accelerate. Steer. Strap. Let's strap. Oh, it is crap. Okay, I gotta drive through the... oh gosh, I gotta drive through this. There we go, now let's go speak to Dress. Let me check something. Yeah, a little bit of a pop in. Okay. Come on, bike. You can go faster than that. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, we'll put it right here. Alright. I returned the dress. She somehow seems to be caught off guard, despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissings, small fires? What do you mean fires? Surely you noticed that if you were on fire even a little bit. Yes, absolutely. Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. I'm not going to say that. Stress is like sounded not normal. He doesn't finish. Have you already been by Holly? Hilla? All right. I nearly forgot about Hilla and thanked Dress for the reminder. Before at least nudging him a little bit about the bike, I asked if I'd still be getting one. Well, you're getting the use of the sand scudder. That's something. You can borrow it to run your errands. My little errands. And Hallie's got something for you, too. Help him out with more mobility after that. with my confidence in its exercise only lightly tarnished, I think dress very much and help his bike and his bike, or help his help and his bike, and I depart for Holly. Now, I talked to Holly already, so let's go make sure there's nothing else I need to talk to him about before we head out on our journey. Kind of want to explore. There he is. Hello, Holly, sir. Head over to the temple, Sable, and I promise it'll be worth the trip. Okay, so I gotta go to the temple. So that's why I got. Wait, what's that? What is that? Oh, okay. I don't know what that's for. It looks like money. I did that. Now the temple is over there. How do I bring up compass again? Oh, okay. Alright. I bring up. Let's do that and then. Okay. That's cool. Look at the compass, Nick.
What?
The compass. Oh! Okay. I don't think there's fall damage. So I need to go to the bike and go over there. Let me sure. Near the altar, right there, yeah. That's what I need to do, right there, okay. Let's go. Piece of crap. What a piece of crap. Let's fight through here, shall we? Oh, I ran into something. Okay, he said it's over here. Yeah, frame rate issues. It's just a demo. I'm sure they'll fix it before it comes out. So it looks like this is going to be an open world game in this type of animation. I can't remember if that's ever been done. I haven't played Breath of the Wild, but it might be like this, I guess. I've seen somebody play it and it doesn't look like this. Alright. Temple's up there. Let me climb up. Oh, come on. Oh, I almost didn't make it. Alright. I mean, this is it, right? Yeah, this is it. Alright. It's a butterfly man. Okay. Here we go. Whoa! Oh gosh. I'm gonna die. Oh. Is there no fall damage? Okay, where do I? Let's go this way. So they're making this with the Unity engine. Same engine Tracy's using to make his game. I know, I just forgot. Freaking idiot, man.
Be careful saying your name.
My name's all over. Oh. My name's Idiot. Yeah. The stone drums like a beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Or maybe it feels right. I am ready for Rohana to know me. I am ready to know myself. I feel curiosity. Curiosity? It's curiosity. Oh, I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I am in her sight. Is the graphics glitching? The last game I played, The Eternal Cylinder. Excuse me. Is one of the most unique games I have ever played. It was like being in a Jim Henson movie. It was really cool. There's some good games coming out, guys. Well, that's the end of the game, guys. I am dead, obviously. So I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm dead. There's my body. Now it's raising me up into the grave. Well, maybe not in this world. Show hit tab activity. So, press and hold A to glide in midair. Oh, right on. What did it say? Yeah. Alright. I need to go up. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh. I need to go up higher. I don't know. I don't think I'll have enough endurance to go that high yet. Ah, there we are. Maybe we can get up. Come on. Come on, make it. Not gonna happen, huh? Dang. How am I gonna get up there? Come on. Maybe those stones right there doesn't use endurance. Like some stones. Oh, I gotta hold. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Maybe these don't use. And it does. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. How do I get up back up there? There's got to be a way to. Oh, hold on. No. But.
Turn. Right. Do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done anything. Never mind.
Let me see if I can get back up there. We'll try it. I'm back in here. Maybe I messed up. Ah. Alright, going up, sir. There you go. Alright. Alright.
I was right.
No, it wasn't. This was my idea. I can't have you taking any credit. Sorry, poopy man with wings. Hi, birdie. I can fly. Where's my bike? Does that show my bike? It does not show where my bike is. I think my bike's over here. I see it. I'm glad it doesn't use endurance to do that. Alright. Let's go. Piece of junk. Oh. It's a little glitchy. It's a little glitchy. When I return to Hilal, it's clear they know that what I've just experienced, and they're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I even left. Isn't it incredible? How do you feel? Or how does it feel? Exciting. I tell Talk that hovering is exciting and rambled for a moment about all the things I'll be able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve falling. That's good. They all made it from Texas. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting hurt, but I'm sure I'll come up with more in the practice. Right, you can do anything you want. Allie's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh that they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades away with age, huh? Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there heaving myself into chasms. Okay, I'll heave myself into chasms for you. I tell Ali I'll throw myself in 1,000 chasms on their behalf. And they giggled. I hope that's not actually an achievement. You have to throw yourself in 1,000 chasms? That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that. I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Ali laughs even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. I still suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, hmm? I think about that, but decide that is way already too many or too much loss in my mind to consider it much further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the peripheral is a sacrifice for another time. You're gonna love it out there, Sable. Even when you don't. My advice? Try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about the rituals and independence and all that out there. But the world's an easier place if you just enjoy it first. I thank Kali for the advice and for their help and tell them I will miss them. It'll be heaven before you know. It'll be over before you know. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Holly. Before I go, Holly gestures towards the tower. It seems Zizzo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Alright, so we're going up the tower here. This is beautiful. Stand right in the fire. Can I stand in the fire? Where's the fire? There we are. No, I can't. Okay. Climbing, 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 climbing. We're just a climbing. We're just a climbing, climbing. Oh, oh, no, no, we're good. There we are. Alright. Sizzo is an outlander to the Ibex. But I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more of kind of a distant relation than any other sort of outsider. Mechanists, I'm told, are given their posts and by their training and their code must go to where they are needed. But Sizzo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget that it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she is one of us. And I think that there is a perception along with other clans that the other one that you got, it's the what do you call it? It's the Buffalo Ranch. I'll grab it. I can grab it. Just for those. But in practice, such things are more result in nomadic. I got chicken nuggets. Nature we seek to those known who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Sizzle did. Sable, how do you do, plain child? I can only think of one thing. Okay, better now that I'm getting my bike. Sizzle has a throbbing quality of voice. Thank you, sir. Voice and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite serious person most of the days, and I am always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jody told me how excited you were. Snizzle sniffs. She also told me Dress would be coming along with your bike altogether, but I think he may have. I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Dress his forgetfulness, for I tasked with so many odds and ends. I might be just scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts for yourself. Sounds like an adventure. I tell Sizzle that I like the sound of that. A little adventure before my big one. It's more meaningful than you know. To bond with one's bike before it has a task for him is more privilege than labor. Here, take this. Sizzle hands me something. The navigator. This is a navigator you can use to mark the waypoint on your compass. It should be useful in finding old parts. I asked Sizzle where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, and fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down near the camp. You'll find another one at the Great Rock, near the other side of the canyon, and another one behind the old dam on the hill. Use the navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to come together in a control panel and power supply and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I'll tell Sizzle I'll see her soon and head off to search for the components. Together we will create something new out of the old. So navigator. Okay. And place a marker. Right. Oh, maybe it's for the... Right there. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to end it here, guys, and I'm going to eat. So, I like the game. Open world, beautiful art style, great graphics. It kind of an adventure game. There's not really a story yet, other than, for the clan. As you can see, there's a little bit of performance problem with the game. I'm sure they'll fix that before it comes out, or fix it in the update afterwards. I hope they fix it before it comes out, unlike Cyberpunk and Fallout. But the game's cool. I really like it. I don't know how much they're going to charge it for it or anything. It's just a demo. Don't even know when it's coming out. But that is Sable, guys. Oh, wait. Before we end it, I got to... There we go. We got 20 more bucks. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to stop it here. I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. God bless, and I hope you enjoyed the video.